What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to I Am Vision Station. I hope that everybody is doing well today or night, wherever you are. Thank you for your likes and your subscriptions. They are very much appreciated. So I'm going to just do a message, okay? It's not going to be a regular message. It's going to be a messy message, okay? I was just playing with my cat. So, yeah, we okay. Take a yeah. So somebody does not mean well. Earlier I got some messages. It was about something coming up on Saturday. Somebody is going through hell right now with an addiction, and I saw the word chair. So let's see what's going on here for somebody. 222 commitment. Okay, somebody might not trust somebody. Some of you could be seeing 222, okay? Something about balance, okay? Or life choices. Somebody does not mean well, okay? It could have something to do with life choices. Let's see. Something about the internet. Somebody's about to get into an accident, a car accident possibly. Okay, this could be on the internet. We see the state of Georgia. Somebody's past lover. Okay. Somebody's past lover could be about to get into an accident. Or it could be I saw addiction. Yeah, addiction. Something about a chair, an accident in Georgia. Okay, we see transfer. We got means well. How we got means well and mean well. So it could be multiple people involved with this. Different states. So somebody's being transferred or was transferred from one place to another. Okay, possibly from Indiana, Alaska, Georgia. Okay. Somebody might need to return somewhere. Somebody may have came from one place and returned somewhere else. Something about a freaking alien, okay? Possibly a green alien. Damn. So y'all got aliens going on here in Alaska. I mean, it's been a lot of talk about aliens and stuff like that. Or it could be an immigrant, okay? It's not specified whether it's an immigrant or actual alien, but from what I understand, there is and are aliens, okay? So either somebody is about to return or they're transferring an alien, possibly. Something about somebody needs some type of justice in a death in an accident, okay? Let's see what else we got going on here. Red. Something about the color red. Describing a hair color, clothing, vehicle, okay? Anything. Person, place, or thing. Now, okay? Underneath. What the fuck? Middle-aged person. Yes. Huh? Fucking red car. Middle-aged person underneath. I asked, was there a red car? You said yes. We got red and green. So what somebody ran a traffic light or something? Okay, because we got red and green. Okay. Green could be somebody's last name as well, or describing somebody being naive possibly, or didn't know something, or it could just be describing something, root chakra or head. Somebody could have hit their head, okay? Underneath car. Like I said, yeah, it's a red car. Till I see car. Vital statistics. That's like a place where you get birth certificates and stuff from. Okay. Geometrics. When I first glanced at geo, I was thinking about a car. There's such thing as a geo, but I haven't seen a geo in years. Something about geometrics or geology, or it could mean geographics. We got 333 here, independence. Birth certificate. Excuse me. Somebody could have fell asleep behind the wheel. Okay, this is where you get death certificates, birth certificates, marriage certificates. Somebody could have got killed in a car accident. Got the ethers. Somebody could have got in a car accident and either they went up under the car or something. We got Japan. I just saw Japan. Somebody could be from Japan. Or the vehicle could be made in Japan. Geographics could be ooh. Manufacturing. Geo models are manufactured by GM in joint ventures with 3 Japanese. Ooh. So this car is made. Geospectrum. It could be a geospectrum or a geostorm. It is made in Japan. Ain't that a bitch? For real. I should have pulled that card out, goddammit. Yeah. It's a geo car. It could be red or green. Okay. Somebody got into a car accident with a geo. And that's made by Japan. Something about vital certificate, a death certificate. Okay. Could be a travel examination. Could be done on the vehicle itself or an examination done on a person. interesting right here. Look, Geo Metro and Geo Tracker. Look, Geo Spectrum and Geo Storm is built by Isuzu in Japan. Can y'all see that? Somebody might need to return a car. It could be a recall or something like that. It's a damn sure accident. Somebody was kidnapped in this car, possibly. Somebody could have been kidnapped and got a head injury or something. Okay, we got root chakra. Root chakra was the foot. My bad. I'm thinking, ooh, the root chakra is red. Okay, so maybe that's what it's talking about. Earth, root of spine, something about a spine. Somebody could have got hurt in a car accident. The root chakra is the base of the spine. And we see the color red. Either the car is red or they're directly talking about the root chakra. That's the priest. A priest could have kidnapped somebody. Okay. Tears. Rest in peace. Somebody passed away. Somebody called the accident, okay? Probably kidnapped somebody, caused the accident, or hurt somebody, okay? In a car accident, possibly. Okay, in a Geo. Made from Japan. A middle-aged person. Possibly a priest. Either a priest was kidnapped or was hurt or passed away or a priest did this. Oh, come on now. I'm coming out. Waxing moon. Okay. Something about the internet. This might be on the internet. Okay. Something about money. I just saw bread at the bottom. Based on money. Oh, why am I yawning? Waxing moon means growth. Okay. Something is growing. To be August. It seemed like this month moved slower than all the other months. Weird. Okay, so the waxing moon is like the 25th to the 30th. Okay. Of next month, I believe. Full moon on August the 9th. waxing is the 25th through the 30th. Oh, excuse me. My cat probably ain't feeling good. He been like lagging all over the place. Yeah, he might not be feeling well. Somebody don't like to fight. Or somebody is weak. Okay. You okay, take off? Somebody got kidnapped and is bound, don't like to fight. Baby. A baby is bound? Somebody baby? Let me pull that out. There he go. Well, you going to the vet soon anyway. Yeah, you going to the vet. Children. Baby and children. So somebody kidnapping babies and children. Okay, possibly doing the waxing room or guilt. Somebody is guilty or feeling guilty about this or both. Okay. Somebody could have been doing something with kids with babies and children on a boat. Take you okay, man? Alright. You alright, man? Put this to the side. Yeah. Rid of mental illness. Okay. Mental illness is significant. Up. Mental illness up. Somebody could have lied on a birth certificate or a death certificate about some children. Okay. Likes to talk. Gray hair. Somebody got gray hair. They like somebody with gray hair who likes to talk and has a mental illness. Whoever this is, they're guilty. Okay. Last week, somebody could have finally figured out what self-love is last week. Messed up. messed up last week, okay? Or somebody messed up their self-love last week, or some of this took place last week. Drowned. Somebody drowned last week, or somebody messed up something. Somebody messed up their self-love last week when they drowned. Or they messed up when they drowned. Or somebody drowned in a boat or from a boat. We got a boat drowned. Somebody could have been kidnapped. Okay. On a boat and drowned. Or maybe somebody, I don't see the word drew nobody off, but somebody could have been kidnapped, bound on a boat and drowned. Okay. Somebody who had mental illness. Okay. That likes to talk, or they talk too much. Okay. This happened last week. Somebody with gray hair with water. Yeah, somebody drowned last week. We know that what's name drowned last week. I don't know if this got to do with him or not, but I was not really thinking about him. Yeah, the message is kind of like switching up a little bit. So, Malcolm drowned last week. But this could be about somebody else. There's an examination happening. Would you consider, I guess you would consider Malcolm middle age, but I was not trying to make this about Malcolm. Okay? Something like violence. I think somebody possibly lied about somebody's birth or death certificate. Somebody examination, overweight, maybe like somebody maybe somebody had too much weight on a boat or something like that. Okay, and the boat tipped over and somebody drowned. That's a possibility as well. Okay, somebody passed away. It's possibly from something like that. I can see it happening in Alaska. Okay, possibly could have happened in Georgia, Alaska, or Indiana. Okay, somebody with gray hair. They could have been a priest, but somebody got kidnapped. Somebody alien too. Religion. Well, we got priest, religion. I just saw the letter Y. Yeah, come on out. I saw you already. Too late. Ooh. Nope. That's not what I wanted. See, we see lottery. We see the letter Y. Okay. First, middle, last initial. Drowned in a boat, possibly. So if the boat was overweight, it may have too much stuff on it, or the person that was on the boat respectful. The person that was on the boat was overweight. Underneath something. Mother-in-law. somebody's mother or mother-in-law was involved, or they could be the victim, okay? Or this mother is overweight. Ooh, reptile. Oh shit. Wow. Okay, so some of this has something to do with reptiles. Maybe the reptilians. Possibly. We got priests here. This could be like a these messages is always connected to some old weird Hollywood Vatican type of mess. Okay, and for real, the majority of the time with these messages is connected to worldly events. Okay, just so y'all know, in case y'all be like, what the hell fit? Most of the time, it's connected to something like that, unless specified otherwise. Okay, it could be for anything. These messages could be about anything. However, it's looking like somebody was kidnapped, some reptilians or something connected to a religion and priests kidnapped some kids, okay? Possibly on a boat, okay? Maybe somebody is doing an examination or what you call investigation on this. You got aliens involved in this shit, okay? Church or somebody is guilty of this. A gray hair person, somebody that has like considered having a mental illness, or maybe somebody that's off the chain. Something like the dude, what's his name? Hannibal type of dude. Real smart, but you know they consider him as having a mental illness, sick in the head, pretty much. Or just outlandish what he does. He has a weird ability to do some weird stuff. We got reptile, or maybe somebody owns a reptile. Okay, something about water, or maybe a reptile came through and knocked the boat over. Okay, that could be possible. Okay, just take it how it resonates. Maybe that's what they're gonna find out in the end. Ooh, car. I was waiting for that, and then I said I'm not gonna go forward with that until I found out it was a car. But it was confirmed when I saw Japan and Geo. So something about a car. Geo, somebody got in the car. It felt like it's like 2 to 3 different instances happening. Somebody got in a car accident. Okay. They may have gotten caught up underneath something. Somebody's past lover, or yeah, somebody's ex. Okay. Somebody could have been trying to return something, return a car. Something. They got into a car accident. I don't know if it had something to do with some kids in there involved. I see a baby and some children. Somebody was tied up. Somebody was kidnapped, bound, or they couldn't go nowhere, or stuck, or something like that. They was kidnapped. Maybe they was in a car. Maybe they was transferred from a car to a boat. Yours, the same in yours. Same car. Yours, somebody, your car. car. The same car. This could have been a car somebody used to have. The same car somebody used to have. Was returned. Somebody got to fighting. Gemini. I'm getting Gemini energy. Man. Shit. When that come back, I just be like, it feel like I just got off, just fell down on a roller coaster. Okay, that's it. Somebody's apartment. The letter I. DMV. Ooh. What about DMV vital statistics? DMV. Somebody's car. Somebody's car. Maybe a car somebody had. Somebody's car. Or somebody has the same car as somebody's apartment. Maybe a car somebody used to have is at the same apartment that you live in, that somebody live in, that was involved in a car accident. Maybe the same car that somebody used to own, somebody got into a car accident and passed away in. That's crazy. Man. Something is safe. Some outside resources. Yeah, I'm trying to get there, goddammit. What's going on, goddammit? Something about Canada. Something about something is safe in Canada. Outside resources is safe in Canada. We got 999. There's a new cycle beginning in Canada. Okay, or somebody's purpose is in Canada. Okay, maybe somebody need to move to Canada because it's safe. Okay, possibly. Okay, yeah. Maybe somebody need to move to Canada, or somebody is thinking about moving to Canada because they would be safe right there, or is their higher purpose, or this is where they should be going, or maybe this is where they should they're being led, or maybe they would be fulfilled in Canada. Okay, and maybe they need to get the hell out of the United States. Something about DMV. Maybe somebody need to buy a car and go to drive to Canada, and they need to go to like vital statistics or something like that to get a birth certificate, or I don't know. Something about independent science. Something about science. Tank top. Something about to happen. I see tank top, but I'm immediately thinking about a top. I mean a tank. Like maybe somebody need to move to Canada because something is happening with this got to do with aliens and something else. Maybe aliens is about to return, okay, to the DMV. DMV could mean also it could be DC. Aliens could be returning to DC area or the DMV area. Something about science or something. Maybe somebody with a damn tank top on is a freaking alien. You know they got some undercover stuff going on here. Could be a reptile alien or something returning to the DMV. Maybe they're taking over the government or something like that. And DC, that's the area where that's where the White House and the Pentagon and all that stuff. And maybe they're transferring, taking the aliens from one place to another. And then I'm just thinking about the Transformers. Remember in the Transformers? Now I'm thinking about the updated, the modern version of Transformers when they had Megatron and them down in the ice. Okay, it could have something to do with Alaska. They could have some technology, robotic aliens in the ice, and maybe they're gonna bring them down to freaking, bruh. Maybe they're gonna bring them down to the DMV area, and maybe they're gonna, over freaking reptilians. Okay, 'cause, it's some weird man. I remember like a few months ago I saw a video where this guy was speaking in a conference or something, and as he was speaking, his voice was sounding weird, like just like, oh, that's crazy, just like Megatron was talking in the Transformers when he sounded something like I'm very disappointed in you, Starscream. Like that weird, yeah, he was talking like that, and he was trying to cover it up by drinking water, but he couldn't cover it up. And then I just saw today earlier where this actress was on a like, you know how they do the backdrop photos and stuff, and this dude was walking with her, and she had on this real long black dress covering her feet, but she had on some black heels, like low heels, and she fell. She went to fall, and it looked like she had a tail coming out of her from up under her dress. Excuse me. Yeah, it's some weird shit going on, bro. I'm trying to tell you. Yeah, that's what this is. And then the color gray could have something to do with it. Grays, reptilians, they probably returning. They're probably returning to here, and they're probably this message is probably trying to tell us that Canada is probably a safe place to go. Nursing home. Somebody could be in a nursing home. Some of these motherfuckers might be in a nursing home. You never know, bro. These shits might be everywhere, bro. Everywhere. You might see something about this on the internet, bro. What else for you guys? And you is telling me some weird shit that, weird shit is about to happen, y'all. All this stuff going on the internet about Malcolm, and there's a lot of distractions going on, but it's some weird shit. It's some children came out again. It's some weird shit that's taking place. It could be children. It could be they could be producing children, okay, through science. Aliens, children. The aliens could be into children. They could be making children in labs. Man, social worker girl, let your light shine, girl. Courageous girl, social worker. Man, girl. Some girl was probably dragged, okay, you know, cracked on, joked on, social worker. Some young girl could have been, like, somebody could have called the peoples on this young girl. The girl could have been taken from her home, okay, or she could have been dragged, like, you know, they could, you know, like, talking about her bad on the internet, or, you know what I'm saying? She could have stood up for herself or something, or something happened where she possibly, you know, was taken away from somebody, okay, but she was dragged, like, you know, like, I don't want to go type of situation, and we got start. Monday. This could have happened Monday or it's about to happen. Codependency. Somebody's starting to deal with codependency on Monday. Somebody going through hell, bro. I'm getting somebody could have committed suicide as well. Does not want to be seen. Somebody don't want to be seen either. There's some weird shit here. All these weird. I need to work on this, man. I need help with that. Please help me with that. I need to get these young need to get attention. I ain't paying for no AI type of crap. That's what they want. You gotta get, put the AI on it. Nah, I ain't messing with that shit, bro. I'm not messing with it. Unless I come back reincarnated into the techno world or whatever, that's the only freaking way. I ain't messing with it. It is what it is, bro. I'm not messing with all this weird stuff they got going on. What's going on here? We fucked up. I ain't done. Drugs. Somebody with drugs. Okay. Girl could have been drugged. Victim locked up. Somebody was drugged in jail. Okay. Locked up. Drugged in jail Monday, locked up, social worker. Does not want to be seen. I just want to be famous. Somebody was taking somebody went through this trying to be famous and being touched against their will. They was forced into this. Short-term relationship. shouldn't be here. Let's go to the club. Somebody was drugged at the club. If you play your cards right, everything will be alright. Disguise. Hallucination. Somebody was drugged and was having hallucinations. Ooh, please tell me this ain't about old boy. Tell me this, man. I'm telling you, bruh. Bits and pieces. I'm thinking it's got to do with Malcolm. That's what I was thinking before. Like, how the freak. Okay. Somebody with drug had hallucinations. Somebody was not comfortable with this. Somebody was in disguise. Somebody with first, middle, last initial P. Take it off. Somebody was forced against their will to do something. The last forever. Salty. Somebody was upset or the ocean water was salty. Spicy. Ocean. Salty ocean. Hallucination. We had drowned earlier. Somebody was disguised. Okay. Somebody could have been blindfolded. I got blind before in one of his messages. Like, somebody could have been drugged. You know how, like, somebody could have been, like, blindfolded, drugged, okay, or detained. You know, like, coerced. Let's go to the club or the bar. You know what I'm saying? Somebody, yeah. You shouldn't be here. Somebody got a surprise visit, okay? Okay? Somebody showed up at a place, disguised. It could have been another person involved, okay? And somebody could have been blindfolded or detained. Take it how either way it go. They were drugged, okay? Some had something to do with a boat, okay? They could have been in a vehicle at first and then transferred over into a boat, or they was kidnapped, they was blinded and kidnapped at the same time, because you can kidnap somebody and put a blindfold on them and they can go willingly. It could have been something like, oh, come on, I got a surprise for you or some shit, and it turned out to be some old wild ass shit, okay? But they weren't comfortable with this shit, okay? And they weren't trying to fight, like talking about, and somebody drugged them, and you know, somebody forced somebody to take some clothes off or whatever. We got children here. Children came up twice. Okay, then we got baby here. And something about a boat, the ocean, somebody passed away. Somebody could have been suffering from some type of mental illness and addiction. Could have been undercover. Okay. Somebody was going through hell. Somebody was secretly going through hell. Some bought a chair. So somebody could have been detained or bound in a chair as well. Could have been on a boat, okay, somewhere, or somewhere else, okay. Somebody could have been dragged, got Caucasian could have been involved. Then we got priest here. Something about a car. It could be separate instances, or all of it could be all in one thing. And that alien crap is really on point with that. transferring aliens from one place to another. Yeah, and then that Transformer movie when Sam Witwicky's grandfather discovered Megatron up under that dang on ice, and that spark went off. That was it. First, middle, last, initial U. Yeah, and then it awakened the Megatron, the Transformer. Then in another movie they dropped Megatron in the ocean. They dropped the Decepticons in the ocean. So it could have something to do with the ocean as well. The ocean came up. It could have something to do with that as well. Yeah, there could be aliens coming up from out the freaking ocean. Or maybe somebody is returning them to the ocean, but I see you transferring. Somebody transferring something, okay, from one place to another. This some weird ass shit here. Yeah, it's some weird shit. Priest could have something to do with this. Got a lot to do with religion, kidnapping of the kids, ghetto here. Could be the safest place could be in Canada. Okay, I'm just saying. Three guys telling me to go wash my clothes. I'm going to wash clothes tonight. Matter of fact, I got my shit right there. Hello. I got my shit ready to wash later. Yep, three guys a truck. So, yeah. But anyway, I'm gonna get up off of here and do what the spirit guys told me to do and go wash my clothes. I will see y'all next time. Thanks for your likes and your subscriptions. Bye.